Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. My name is Sweet Jean, and this video is going to be just a relaxed video, as all my videos usually are, most of them. It's just going to be kind of an update, where I've been, what I've been up to, because I haven't posted a video probably in a month, maybe. I don't know, something like that. But I wrote everything down that I wanted to talk about because I didn't want to miss anything. So the first thing is that I have recovered completely from my hysterectomy that I had going on 7 weeks now. A little over 7 weeks, I guess. No, probably 2 months now, if I'm being honest. So I've completely recovered from that. The first time that I woke up after surgery, I was in a lot of pain and I was mumbling and in and out of sleep because of the anesthesia. But they gave me pain medication and they took very good care of me. I was up and walking by the end of that night. So yeah, so I'm recovered from the hysterectomy. I did start a new chemotherapy, which I had mentioned in previous videos that I was going to be starting a new chemotherapy. The reason why I started a new chemotherapy is because the two chemotherapies that I was on prior, which were the lapatinib and capecitabine, which are Xeloda and Ticarb. I was taking that. They were in pill form. That's my son hacking up a lung back there. I was taking that in pill form. I was taking, what was it? 13, 14 pills a day. Sorry about the coughing, guys. 13, 14 pills a day. I can't even remember. Really huge horse pills. And I had growth in my left breast. So that was the original area where my cancer started, and I have breast cancer. And so the cancer that I had in the left breast doubled in size while on those two medications. And so my doctor deemed it not worthy to continue on that medication. Although I do feel that the medication had been working for over a year, and I think that the production of the estrogen, which is why I had to have the hysterectomy, the estrogen being produced in my body was just too much for the chemo to fight against, because that is what essentially feeds my cancer, because it is hormone driven. So anyhow, I had to stop that medication, which I was a little bit sad about. One, because it spread, obviously I'm sad about that, but two, because the symptoms were not as harsh. I still had typical symptoms, but they didn't have me in bed as much as my original chemotherapy that I was on when I first found out I had cancer, because the Ticarb and the Xeloda, the pill form that I just got off of, that was actually my second chemo medication. My first one that I was on when I first found out I had cancer, was on that for a year and a half. Then it spread to my right lung. Then that's when they put me on the pill form. That worked for about a year. And then, excuse my phone. And then then my cancer grew in the left breast. So now I'm on a new chemotherapy. So this is my third chemotherapy regime, or however you want to call it. So I'm on something that's called, I don't know if it's Kadcyla or Kadcyla, but that is an injection that I get every 3 weeks. Every 21 days I have to get an injection into my Metaport, which is this little thing here. It's a little button it feels like a button. It's round and it has like a little dot in the middle. that is connected to my main um, vein, or the artery there. So they use a 1.5-inch needle, specifically designed to insert into these ports. I sit down, they connect that into an IV, into a bag. I sit at the infusion center for a few hours, and then that medication, chemotherapy, just drips into this port for that long. Then I have to sit, and they have to monitor me for 30 minutes just to make sure that I don't have an allergic reaction. And then I go home. Once I get the chemotherapy, I'm good for about a day to 2 days. And then the symptoms kick in. And with this new chemotherapy, I've already taken 2 doses. It knocks me out for about 5 days. So I'm good for 2 days. And then I start to get really, really tired. I'm just really fatigued. I'm just out of energy. I just lay down in my bed, and like this last time I laid down in bed like Thursday night, and I didn't get up and moving really until Sunday. And I hadn't eaten for the whole weekend except for Sunday. Every day I forced myself to drink water, and my son came and gave me water. As a matter of fact, he just gave me some water here in this Bill Miller's cup, so I try to stay hydrated. So I had water every single day because I just needed to have that water, and I didn't want to get dehydrated. I had been dehydrated before, and it is not fun. I ended up in the hospital. My organs were starting to shut down, but luckily I caught it on time. Anyhow, so on Sunday I got up, I said, this is too much. I have to get up. I have to get water. I have to get something in me. I opened the refrigerator door, and I'm looking in there like, what do I want to eat? And I just don't have any desire to eat. That's one of the symptoms, is loss of appetite. Let me see that right now. Yeah, fatigue, tiredness, loss of appetite, and no interest. I didn't have any interest in anything. I just wanted to lay and become one with the bed. But I know, and people can get depressed, and I've gotten depressed, believe me, a lot within these last 2 years, 2.5 years of having cancer. So it's real easy to get depressed and to lose interest and just to not care. And I'm going to be real honest, because I always am, but the whole weekend that I was laying in bed, I didn't shower. I just got up to use the restroom. I just got up to get water. And that's pretty much it. I mean, just walking down the hall to the bathroom, I was just exhausted. I was just tired. It's like the hall just kept getting longer and longer with every step. Anyhow, but I know that it is a feeling that I have to just go through, and that eventually I'm going to get out of it. So it's just a hole that I sit in for a few days. I just let the chemo do its thing. I let it take its toll, and I know that once it's pretty much through me, that I'll be fine again. I'll be better again, and come out of, there's a light at the end of the tunnel is what I'm trying to say. And so Sunday I got up, got some water. I had one strawberry because I'm looking in the refrigerator like, what do I want to eat? And I was kind of wanting fresh fruit is all I wanted. I wasn't craving anything else. And so I had a strawberry, sat down, got some fresh air, opened the windows, got some fresh air, because I find that fresh air when you're feeling sick, or at least with me, when I'm feeling sick, especially like these past 2 years with the chemo, just getting fresh air from outside, like opening the window or even sitting outside, fresh air and the sun make a world of difference. So if you are a patient who has cancer and on chemotherapy, I highly suggest that when you let the chemo do what it's going to do, feel bad, let yourself feel whatever you're wanting to feel. It's going to be upsetting, it's going to be sad, it's going to be depressing. You might get some anxiety, and that's all normal. But just know that it's not going to last. It's just going to be for a few days, and then there'll be a light at the end of the tunnel. But when you start wanting to, like, when you start telling yourself, okay, that is enough. I need to get up. I need to move around. I need to get some water. I need to, there's a difference between being tired and fatigued from the chemo and being tired and fatigued from not eating. And so you have to know it's time to get up. It's time to eat. It's time to get something in your system. And so I highly suggest that you go outside, open the door, open the sliding door, go outside, go to the backyard, pull up a chair, get sun, let that sun come down on you for a little bit. I know a lot of cancers, they tell you that sun is harmful, but I think it's fine to a certain degree or a short amount of time to get some of that sun, get some vitamin E, get some fresh air. It makes a world of difference. Of course, I'm not a doctor, and so please talk to your physician if you're going to be starting anything new, especially if it has to do with getting a lot of sun, because I don't know the type of cancer you have, and I don't know what or how it reacts to certain things. But in me, in my own opinion, in my own situation, the sun helps, and fresh air helps, and water helps. In my mind, I feel like the water helps flush out the cancer, let it do what it's going to do, and get it through me. So that's a long explanation for that. So I started a new chemotherapy. I've already taken 2 doses. I have to take it every 21 days in my Mediport. Back to work. I am back to work. I took 6 weeks off after my hysterectomy. Sorry about that. That's my Staffy in the background going crazy because my son just left to go out and he's missing his daddy already. I wish my son would have come in and let him in so you guys can see him. And I have another dog, Pearl, who's right here by the door. She always is in here when I'm feeling sick or I'm not feeling good. But I think also because I have carpet in my room and it's like cold out. Anyhow, I am back to work. I only work 15 hours a week. One is because of the surgery that I had in my neck and in my back. I can't do what I was doing before. I cannot do 40 hours. I wish I could, because I could most definitely use that money to, you know, live a little bit more comfortably than I am now. I do get some assistance with Social Security for disability, but I get paid once a month, and that pays for my rent. It pays for my phone, mine and my son's phone. It pays for food, and that's pretty much it. Anything else, I'm out of luck, and I still need to pay the water and the electricity and everything. So that's why I have to work. Also because I have insurance through my work, and that is not free. So I have to work to make ends meet. And I feel that I'm healthy enough to work still. And I know it's only 15 hours a week, but it's a lot on my neck and it's a lot on my back. Just moving up and down throughout the day, a normal day, like a day off, is a lot. I have to sit down, I have to take breaks. And even sitting down helps, but it doesn't help as much as laying back, like on a recliner, or laying down on a bed, because that actually helps the most, because it takes the weight off of my shoulders and my neck, because it feels like my neck isn't strong. Yes, I have 2 12-inch titanium rods in my neck, but I also have 12 screws in my neck and my back. And I have pain every day. It feels like I have a bowling ball as a head, and I feel like the muscles in my neck are like noodles, like trying to hold up this big old bowling ball all day. So anyhow, I only work 15 hours a week, but I am back to work, and I love working. I love being a part of something that's helping in the long run. Like, I'm being helpful, I'm being useful, I'm helping. I'm a part of a big picture, and I just enjoy getting out, getting air, you know, mingling with friends, co-workers, you know what I mean? Just getting out of the house. And so, yes, back to work 15 hours a week. There are some days that that my mind says I could probably do more. And I start contemplating whether or not I should try. And then there's days that say, nah, bitch, you gotta get home. Like, so, I don't know. And then also, I don't think it's wise for me to try to push my body to do more as far as work, because one, I'll lose my benefits because I can only make so much money before they take those benefits away. And two, what if I start a different chemo that has me home or knocks me out for longer than what I've been used to with different chemos, and I don't have anything to fall back on as far as that monthly check to help me pay my rent and live, you know? So there's a lot of different factors. If I try to push my body to do more, it might end up hurting me in the long run, even though in the short term I'm getting paid more and I'm able to make ends meet better, and I'm able to have extra money to do the things that I want to do, things on my bucket list. So it's just a balancing act. So right now this is all I can do, and I just have to accept it and not be sad about it, and just realize and recognize that this is my life at the moment, and it is what it is. Okay, let's see what else. Back. So basically, just trying to get back into the groove of things. Healing from my surgery, starting this new chemo, back to work, you know, just trying to get something. My life is never, ever, ever going to be normal. I guess this is my normal. I remember in the first year crying and wishing and praying to God to have my life back to normal. But I've come to realize that this is my new normal, and my life will never ever be the same as it was prior to getting cancer. I mean, I can try and work towards getting something close to it. Excuse me. But anyhow, it is what it is, right, guys? Got to make the best of the situation that you're in. Okay, so that pretty much wraps things up. I am thinking about doing different types of videos on this channel, or possibly on a different channel. I might end up opening a different, I mean, I have another channel, there's no content on it. I have been seeing a lot of YouTube videos on like mukbang or mukbang videos and ASMR videos. And so basically they're eating shows. And I know it's weird and I know it's strange, but somehow, some way, one day I ended up on these videos, and I was intrigued. At first I was like almost disgusted because all you hear like smacking sounds from them eating, and the microphone is like so close to their mouth. And some of them there's no talking, it's just the eating sounds. Some of them there's whispers, those are the ASMR. And then some of them are just people having dinner in front of the camera talking to you guys, you know, to whoever's on the other end, which are you. So I'm thinking about possibly starting some mukbang, I don't know how to pronounce it, one of those types of videos, like eating shows. And I don't know if that content would be taken well on this channel. This channel, have it for like true stories and like my dreamscapes, which I haven't done because I can't remember any of my dreams, and cancer vlogs or cancer updates, and just me basically talking to you guys, being as candid and as real and as raw as I can be, because I don't want to sugarcoat anything. I mean, there's no reason to do that. Excuse me. So I don't know if you guys are going to be like, why in the heck is she having eating videos on this channel? It doesn't make sense. So I don't know whether to do it on this channel or if I should do it on my other channel and just have two channels open. I kind of just wanted this main channel just to be anything and everything of me. But you guys are the ones that tune in. You guys are the ones that watch, and I don't know how well you're going to receive those videos. And I don't want to lose any of you guys because I really, really missed you guys. Like, I haven't been on here for a long time, and I've always told you guys that my videos are inconsistent. You know, I don't ever bombard you guys with videos. But I've gotten to get to know a lot of you guys. Like, I recognize your names and the little profile pictures when you leave comments, and you guys are just always so nice and so sweet to me. And I missed you guys. I mean, I've been wanting to get up here and record this video for the past couple of weeks, but the chemo just had me so tired and just so uninterested in doing anything that I would need to exert myself in was just so exhausting to me. And it wasn't because I don't want to, because believe me, I want to do a lot of things. My body won't let me. Like, I can want with all my heart and all my soul, but my body is what controls everything. So I'm also going to be doing another type of video. It's like a get to know me video, and I know you guys are getting to know me through here, but maybe like 15 facts that you didn't know about me or something like that. I have gotten a couple of questions through DMs that I've answered, but I'm thinking that if I've gotten those questions from, you know, a couple of different people, maybe other subscribers have those types of questions too and just haven't reached out to ask me. So I might do a short little Q&A type video, a get to know me video, and possibly a couple of indie shows coming your way. So yeah, if you have any comments, please leave them in the comment section below. I have to figure YouTube out because I don't ever get notifications when someone leaves a comment, and it really bugs me because I have to keep going back to all my videos and looking to see if anybody has commented because I don't get the notification. And I don't want you guys to think that I'm ignoring you or anything like that, because you know, I want to interact with you guys. I want to answer your questions. I want to have this back and forth communication with you guys. So I just want to say that I missed you. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you're new to the channel and you like me and you like my personality, hit the subscribe button. Welcome to the family. I'd love to have you. And so, yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. I will catch you in the next video, and catch you on the flip side. Okay,